And what's interesting is not only her fans. One of the demographics that's kind of been, I think, underlooked at in this race is college-educated white men. Right? White men tend to vote for Trump. But if the Swifties, are going to vote for Harris, that's one thing. If the Swifties convince their fathers to vote for Harris, that gives you a second demographic. And college-educated white men are looking at reproductive freedoms and abortion, maybe not as much as women, but they're looking at it. They care about it. They care what's going to happen to their wives, their partners, their daughters when it comes to reproductive freedoms. It's where Vice President Harris was maybe strongest last night, making that distinction with Trump. And if this endorsement gets not just the Swifties, but even just a few of the Swiftie fathers, that really could swing an election that is going to be so close.
Fascinating that we're in a situation, an environment where Swifties can have an impact on the election. Let's talk about immigration, Steve, because that came up and the fact checkers were very busy. There are implications here for the labour market. There are implications here for the battle for top tech talent and Silicon Valley. Did we get much in terms of policy visibility?
I mean, we got a little bit, and this is where Donald Trump had one of his largest failures last night, is that he should have been talking about immigration more. The two issues that voters care about most are two of the three. Economy, inflation's number one. Immigration and abortion are two. Three. Donald Trump is strongest over the vice president on immigration and on inflation, in particular immigration. He didn't talk about that enough. He tried to pivot to it, but then he started, talking about these debunked conspiracy theories about immigrants kidnapping pets and eating them. And that's not what the issue is. He, in leading that opposition to the bipartisan bill, gave an opening to the vice president to run and say, I have a solution to immigration, you don't. And so we'll see if that plays out. But that is an issue he should be keeping on, and he didn't do it enough at the debate. Expect to see more of it going forward.